Hello everyone and welcome to this vinyasa flow practice. Today you'll need 2 blocks which you can bring to the top of your mat. And this practice is a fairly stimulating practice when you're feeling a little tired, when you're feeling low in energy and you want a stronger power practice to kind of spice things up, then this is the one for you today. So we're going to start sitting cross-legged with the right shin in front. I'm mirroring you. So we're going to heel toe the feet out a little wider. As you'll realize, I'm not in my tiny home. I'm transitioning, moving, so I have a new space of practice today. So less bird sounds, but that's okay. So we're going to let the knees drop a little heavier. Ground down through the sit bones. And interlace the fingers at the front of the heart. Take a breath in. Chin to the chest, send the arms forwards and round the upper back on the breath out. Send the arms up overhead, inhale. And then release the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers as you exhale. Make a fist with the hands. Send the fist down, roll the shoulder heads back. Take a breath in and just do a little lift of the heart. And keep the feet active. Come down halfway on the breath out. Then press down into the sit bones, press into the feet, back up, breathe in. Hands to prayer at the heart on the breath out. Take an inhale, interlace the fingers. Press the palms away, chin to the chest on the exhale. Arms up overhead, breathe in. Release the hands behind the back, different interlace of the fingers, so different thumb on top. Send the fist down, heart up, breathe in. Come down halfway on the breath out. Take an inhale. Press down into the sit bones, come back up as you exhale. Now hands to prayer at the heart, little lean back and switch the cross of the feet. Heel toe the feet wide again, knees heavy. Breath in, interlace the fingers. Breath out, send the arms forwards, chin to chest round. Now this time, arms up overhead, take an inhale. Stay on the exhale. We're going to open the practice with Kapalbhati pranayama. So it's essentially belly blast breath. So it's a short exhale out of the nose and you draw the navel in towards the spine. So it's really stimulating and essentially picking up the energy in the body. But if you are day 1 or day 2 of your moon cycle, ladies, then you want to skip this practice. Or if you're obviously pregnant, you want to skip this one. So take a breath in. Empty on the breath out. Inhale about 3/4. Exhale. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Release the arms on the breath out. Just take a moment, bring the hands onto the knees. Big breath in into the heart. Come down halfway on the breath out. Inhale. Press down to the sit bones, back up as you exhale. Breathing in. Halfway down once more on the breath out. Take an inhale. Back up as you exhale. Then lean the weight back, send the arms forwards and come up onto the tippy toes. So keep the ankles crossed. Now either you can stay here or pick the feet off the mat. Spread the toes. Keep everything really active. Maybe the feet will come down if you can feel your low back. Otherwise, think low back long as the heart lifts. I'm going to turn to face this side. Take an inhale. Send the legs forwards and squeeze the legs together as the low back comes down to the mat on the exhale. Then back up, breathe in. Switch the cross of the legs on the breath out. Take an inhale. Legs forward, squeeze on the exhale. Low back comes down. Then back up, inhale. Point the toes, bring the heels to the butt and roll over the shins as you exhale. Start to transition to downward facing dog. Now, if you'd like to, you can take a couple rounds of cat and cow here. You can press back to child's pose. So just taking the next couple breaths to just move in any intuitive way before we meet in down dog. Moving the shoulders, moving the hips, just feeling into the body that little bit more. This is where you can start to receive the insight of how the body's feeling, of like, yes, I'm ready to move. Or child's pose is more my flavor today. Either way, even though this is more of a stimulating practice, just stay really in tune with what it is that you need today. So let's transition to down dog. Walk the hands forwards, hands distance. So fingers spread wide, but again, we want those knuckles grounded, fingertips grounded, but the fingers can come off the mat, but the fingertips have to really root down. So think like Spider-Man grip with the hands. Bending the knees as you press the chest back. So the knees stay bent, spine nice and long, so lengthen from the fingertips all the way to the sit bones. Take a big breath in, come up high, balls of the feet. Bend the left knee and lower the right heel down on the breath out. Now keep that left knee bent, send the right leg up towards the sky on the in-breath. Right knee to right elbow, shift the shoulders forward, straighten out through that left leg as you tap the right knee to the elbow, and then step the foot outside of the hand. Here you can use your blocks or come up onto the fingertips, take an in-breath. Gently straighten out through the right leg on the out-breath. So still warming up through the hamstrings, so if you need your blocks or or more of a bend in this front knee, then please do. Shift the weight forwards, deeper bend, inhale. Press back, exhale. Once more, deep bend into that front knee, breathe in. Press back, breath out. Deep bend into the front knee, inhale. Step the left foot outside of the left hand, toes out, heels in. Deep bend into the knees as you exhale. Hands to prayer at the heart, take the in-breath. Ground into the feet, come up a little halfway on the out-breath, so send the sit bones up. And then inhale, lower. Exhale, press into the feet, come up halfway. And then inhale, lower. Stay for the out-breath, hold. And then left hand down towards the left, send the right arm up, breathe in. Press down to the feet, little tiny little lift with the hips, come up maybe like 2 centimeters. And then exhale, lower, bring the hands to prayer, switch it, right hand down, left arm up, breathe in. Ground into the feet, little lift with the hips. And then hands back to the heart, release the hands down, press into the feet, gently straighten out through the legs and heel toe the feet, hips distance. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose, breathe in. Come down halfway, send the arms forward, sit bones back. You might even work the sit bones towards the heels, so more than halfway. Then back up, inhale. And then again, lower down, sit bones towards the heels, maybe as you exhale. Back up, breathe in. Once more, send the bum back, maybe the sit bones towards the heels. Back up, inhale, ground into the feet, stand tall, watch the palms touch as you exhale. Big breath in. Forward fold, knees soft, long breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Step the right foot back, left foot back as you exhale. Take a breath in. Drop the knees down to the mat and take your 2 blocks and bring them on the highest setting. If you don't have 2 blocks, it doesn't matter, just imagine that they're there. Walk the hands a little bit more forwards so that the middle fingers are just a couple centimeters away. Shift the shoulders forward, stay with the knees down, but move the knees a little bit further back. Scoop the belly in. Take an in-breath. Bend the elbows, little tap of the blocks with the shoulders on the out-breath. Back up, inhale. Woo, 2 more like that. Exhale, lower. Back up, breathe in. If you want more fire, pick the knees off the mat. Bend, little tap. Back up, inhale. Press back, sit bones to heels as you exhale. Look forwards between the hands, breathe in. Snake onto the belly and move the blocks out of the way. Release the tops of the feet down, roll the shoulders, lift the heart, cobra pose, breathe in. Lower down, breath out. 2 more, spread the toes, roll the shoulders, heart lifts, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Last one, breathe in. Lower down, tuck the toes under, press back, downward facing dog on the breath out. Smooth inhale. Long exhale. Come up high, balls of the feet, breathe in. Deep, deep bend into the knees. Press the chest back on the breath out. And straighten out through the legs, inhale. Right knee bends, left heel down on the exhale. Keep the right knee bent, send the left leg up towards the sky on the in-breath. Left knee to left elbow, straighten out through the right leg as you shift the shoulders forwards. Then step the foot outside of the hands. Come up onto the fingertips, take a breath in. Gently straighten out through the left leg on the breath out. 2 more. Deep bend into the front knee, wave it forwards, heart moving forwards on the inhale. Press back, exhale. And again, deep bend into the front knee, wave it forwards, breathe in. Press back, breath out. Deep bend into the front knee on the inhale. Step the right foot outside of the right hand as you exhale, toes out, heels in. Take an in-breath. Bend the knees, sit bones towards the heels on the out-breath. Now, if you're one that finds it really hard to keep the heels down, you can always keep the bum a little higher with the heels grounded. Otherwise, hands to prayer at the heart, breathe in, lift with the hips. Lower down, breath out. Back up, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Left hand down, right arm up, breathe in. Either stay or turn the right thumb towards the back, bend the right elbow and see if you can work the forearm behind the back. Little lean back on the in-breath. And then release the hands to prayer at the heart on the out-breath. We switch sides. Right hand down, left arm up, breathe in. Either stay or turn the thumb to the back, bend the elbow, work the forearm behind. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, hands to prayer. Then release the hands down on the in-breath. Straighten out through the legs, heel, toe, the feet, hips distance on the out-breath. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breath out. Chair pose, deep bend into the knees, sweep the arms, inhale. Come down either halfway or bum down towards the heels as you exhale. Back up, breathe in. Come down, breath out. Woo. This one's fire building. Back up, inhale. Once more, lower down, exhale. Back up, breathe in. Ground, stand tall on the breath out, watch the palms touch. Big in breath. Forward fold, long out breath. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant the palms, step the left foot back. Right foot back on the breath out, drop the knees down for a moment, take your 2 blocks. Again, it doesn't matter if you don't have them. Hands behind the blocks, this time maybe pick the knees off the mat. Take a breath in. Chaturanga, a little tap. Back up, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Back up, breathe in. Chaturanga, breath out. This gets progressively harder. Back up, inhale. Drop the knees down, bum to the heels, exhale. Look forwards between the thumbs, breathe in. Snake onto the belly on the breath out. Move the blocks. Hands either side the chest. Spread the toes. Roll the shoulders. Heart lifts, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Now either stay with cobra or slide the hands back for upward facing dog. Palms ground. We lift the belly. We lift the pubic bone. We lift the thighs. And then downward facing dog. We transition and press back. Oh, I'm starting to get a little bit out of breath now. Big breath in. Slow exhale. Bring the feet together at the bottom of the out breath. Come up high, balls of the feet, round the upper back, arms straight. Exhale, bend the knees, look forwards, keep the arms straight, step or hop. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold the breath out. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose, sweep the arms, inhale. Hands to prayer at the heart as you exhale, standing tall. Shift the weight over towards the left foot on the in-breath. Right knee to the chest on the out-breath. Arms up overhead, breathe in. Bend the left knee, draw the right heel towards the glute and send the arms back. Interlace the fingers behind the back on the breath out. Take an inhale as the torso shifts forwards, the left knee bends more. Send the fist back. Keep the right heel drawing in towards the glute. Take an inhale now, extend the right leg back. Stay as you exhale. Breathing in. Hands down to the mat, deeper bend into that left knee, step the right foot back. Crescent lunge, sweep the arms up overhead, soften the back knee on the inhale. Stay as you exhale. Big breath in. Pivot the back heel in for warrior two on the breath out. So sink a little deeper into that front knee, adjust the feet so it's heel to heel alignment and the right toes are turned in. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and keep reaching equally through both hands. Slow inhale together. Long exhale. Then shift the torso forwards on the inhale. Left forearm either to the thigh or left elbow to the inside, maybe left hand down, maybe to your block. Sweep the right arm forwards, breathe in. Then turn the rib cage towards the right on the breath out. Big breath in. Either stay here or send the right arm up. Point the thumb to the back of the room and bend the elbow on the out breath. Little lean back against the forearm. Keep turning the rib cage up. One more breath in. And then release the right arm on the breath out. Come up onto the ball of the back foot. Straightening out through the left leg. You can heel toe the left foot a little wider if you need for the hips. Come up high onto the ball, the right foot, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to rebend that front knee. Walk the right hand forward and plant the palm down. Turn the left toes to the left and pivot the right heel down. So keep the right leg straight. As you ground into the right hand, I'm going to take wild things. Step, left foot behind. You can always use that left hand for support. Press into the ball of the foot and roll the right shoulder head back. And lift the heart up. Left arm straight up, breathe in. Left hand down to the mat, knee towards the chest, and then big step forwards, step the right foot forwards. Take an inhale, lengthen. Maybe use the blocks or no blocks. Press down into that left foot and lift the right leg back up. Breathe in. Right knee in towards the chest on the breath out. Lower the right foot down and fold in on the breath out. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose, sweep the arms, inhale. Stand tall, release the hands to prayer, and then down as you exhale. Hands to prayer at the heart, start to shift the weight over towards the right foot. Left knee to the chest, breathe in. Bend the right knee on the breath out, bring the left heel in towards the left glute. And then send the arms up overhead. Send the torso forwards, interlace the fingers behind the back. Forgot to do that nearly. Other thumb on top. Then keep shifting the torso forwards, keep the right knee bent, and then you can extend that left leg back. Keep lifting with the heart on the breath in. Release the hands maybe to your block or to the mat. Deep bend into the right knee. Step the left foot back. Crescent lunge. Soften the left knee. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Stay as you exhale. Big breath in. And then open the arms out wide. Pivot the back heel in for warrior two on the breath out. So again, equal distribution of weight through the feet. You can adjust the feet if you need. And then making sure that you're shifting the same energy towards the back of the room as well as the front. Heart really open, big breath in. Long breath out. Shift the torso forwards on the inhale. Take your side angle. Maybe it's the forearm onto the thigh. Maybe the fingertips are down. We sweep that left arm forwards. Take a big breath in. Turn the rib cage towards the left on the breath out. I think I cued the wrong side last time. I think I said right hand when I meant left hand. Typical. Big breath in. Either stay here or send the left arm up, point the thumb towards the back, and bend the elbow, work the forearm behind. So this is the left arm. Keep turning the rib cage up. Big inhale. And then release the left hand as you exhale. Come up onto the ball, the back foot. You can always adjust the right foot, heel toe a little wider, and then we straighten out through the right leg. Inhale up onto the fingertips. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Rebend the front knee. Then walk that left hand forwards. Pivot the left heel down. Keep the left shoulder on top of the wrist. Heel toe that right foot a little further down the mat. Now either you can stay or step the right foot behind. Press into the ball of the foot as you lift the right arm up. Hard up for wild thing. Keep rolling that left shoulder head back. Take a big inhale. And then right knee towards the chest. The right hand can come down for support. Pull in. And then big step forwards. Now you can use the blocks for support. Walk the hands. Press down. Don't move that right leg as you press into the heel and pick the left leg up. Take an in breath. Left knee to the chest on the out breath. And then lower the left foot down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold in, breath out. Deep bend into the knees, chair pose, inhale. Stand tall, hands to prayer at the heart on the exhale. Arms up overhead, breathe in. Forward fold on the breath out. Halfway lift to lengthen, inhale. Either we step back to down dog or you can move through vinyasa. I want you to imagine like the blocks are there as you jump back. So the heart goes forwards, elbows bend, hover, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, pressing back. Smooth inhale. Long exhale. Come up high, balls of the feet, breathe in. Drop the knees down to the mat on the breath out. Walk the hands a little further back. Ground down into the right hand, send the left arm up, breathe in. Thread the left arm across and through so the left shoulder comes down, left ear down. So imagine like you want to press down into the left shoulder and gently drag it towards the left. You can start to walk the right fingertips forwards. Or maybe send the right arm up, turn the thumb to the back of the room and bend the elbow and bring the forearm to the low back. And then right arm up, inhale. Right hand down to the mat. Press down into the hand as you release the left arm. And then ground down into the left hand. Send the right arm up, breathe in. Thread the right arm under, right shoulder down on the breath out, right ear down. So again, we press down and we gently hug towards the right, but keep grounding. Maybe start to send the left hand forwards. Or send the left arm up, thumb points back, bend the elbow, work the forearm behind. Big breath in. Slow breath out. So we're starting to calm things down. And then sending that left arm up on the inhale, lower the left hand down, release the right arm. So sometimes all you need is kind of like a full 20-minute push with your power practice, and then you can start to slow things down. Move the hips over to one side and send the legs forwards. So if you have some energy to release, it's really nice to do that. And then make sure that you have enough space to kind of really go in and drop in. So we're going to step the right leg over the left. I'm going to mirror you, crossing at the knees. So we're going to heel toe the feet out a little wider and stack the knees. Sorry, I was like trying to do two things at once and tell you my rationale for this class as well as guide you into this pose. So Gomukhasana with the stack of the knees. You can use your block here for a little bit more height if you feel like your pelvis is tilting you back. Otherwise, just let the energy settle. Just feeling that heightened energy in the body now. The pulsing, the heartbeat. Feel the fire just start to calm as you lean back into your breath. And you can stay exactly as you are, or bring the right thumb to the hip crease, ground down. Walk the left fingertips out to the left and just do a little lean towards the left. Maybe the right arm goes up. Maybe you stay, or thumb turns towards the back. Bend the elbow, work the forearm behind. And if the forearm is behind, do a little lean back, but keep pressing that right knee down. Maybe left ear to left shoulder so you get into the neck. You can stay here or back up, breathe in. Releasing the right arm, walk the hands forwards and fold in. Big inhale, find a little bit more lift and length with the heart. And exhale, keep grounding through the sit bones as you fold in that little bit deeper. And breathing into the outer hips. Breathing into the low back. And we did a lot of leg stuff with all those half squats, going up and down, up and down. So just breathing a little bit more love to the legs. And one more breath in. Slow breath out. And lift the gaze, inhale. Walk the hands back in as you exhale. Little lean back and switch the cross of the legs. Working to stack the knees. And then take a moment, let the knees get heavy, sit bones heavy. Big breath in. Slow breath out. And again, either you can stay like this or left thumb to the hip crease, ground down. Walk the right hand over towards the right, soften the right elbow as you lean. Either stay or sweep the left arm up on the inhale. Maybe you turn the thumb, bend the elbow and work the forearm behind the back as you exhale. Little lean back, breathe in. Maybe right ear to right shoulder on the breath out. And then breathing in, release. Coming up on the breath out. And you can start to walk the hands forwards for the fold. Every inhale, just breathing in that little bit more space. And then softening on the exhale. Three more deep breaths. And lift the chest, take the in-breath. Walk the hands back in on the out-breath. Little lean back, release the legs, and take your two blocks. And if you don't have the blocks, you can come to lie down on your back. Otherwise, we're going to take a restorative back bend, so one block on the middle height, second block a couple centimeters in front on the middle height. Start to lie back. See if you can keep the legs extended long, but if you feel the low back, you might want to bend the knees and bring the feet wide, knees in. So we're lying onto the block on the shoulder blades or just underneath the shoulder blades, arms open wide. And if you don't have your two blocks, you'll come down onto your back and you choose from here. You might take bridge pose or full wheel. Maybe not full wheel, that's really, really stimulating. But if you want it, you can take it. But just know that it's going to be extra stimulating. And just let the shoulder heads get heavy. If you're in your bridge pose, keep grounding into the feet and hug the feet in towards the hands if you have the interlace. And wherever you are, we'll take 5 deep, slow breaths. Breathing into the heart. And breathing into the belly and the heart. Slow inhale. Long exhale. And last breath in. Smooth breath out. If you're on your blocks, bending the knees, planting the feet down, release the arms and just roll off of the blocks. Come down onto your back. Those in bridge pose, release. Plant the feet down, move the hips over towards the right and lower the knees down to the left. Open the arms wide. Keep the right shoulder head grounded. Take a breath in. Long breath out. One more in breath. Slow out breath. And then bring the legs back to center. Inhale. Switch it, move the hips slightly over to the left, drop the knees to the right. Keep the left shoulder head heavy. And turn the gaze slightly over the left shoulder. Big breath in. Long breath out. And again, slow inhale. Smooth exhale. Take the in breath. And come back to center on the out breath. You can take any other pose you feel you need. Otherwise, we'll extend the legs for Savasana. Arms as wide as the mat, maybe out a little wider, maybe feet out a little wider. Let the head be heavy. And just notice the energy that's now present in the body. Maybe feeling a little bit more alive to the sensations. A little bit more in tune. And for the next few minutes, just keep focusing your awareness on the breath in the belly and the heart. Feeling the aliveness of the body. And you can stay here for as long as you need, yogis. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.